Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
All right. We should be back.
Or are you just teasing everybody?
No, but I can do this again.
So we're officially live this time?
Yes, like for real this time.
The first one was just was that a false alarm?
Oh.
Yes, it was Jason forgot how to do all of this kind of stuff.
I'm glad you're in charge of the, what were you, a producer?
I don't know.
So it's been...
Yeah. What? Did it not work?
Is yours working?
No, I have nothing.
I got 7 people here and they're talking. Hey guys, how's it going?
Goodness.
Hi
Well,
guys.
you're going to have to let us know what's going on because we have nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll show up eventually.
Guys, can you send a link to Mike and,
I got
and
my...
Aaron?
I got my, well, you got the chat. That's all we need. You can just tell us what we need to know.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, all of a sudden, the YouTube is really getting greedy here. They got buttons popping up here, and they're like, hey, you should insert an ad right now. Seriously.
That ain't popping up on mine.
Well, you still didn't get the why.
But that's all right.
You got it now?
That's the other one.
That's the old one.
Oh, you're looking at the wrong one.
The other one don't exist. Oh, here it is.
Bingo.
We're live.
See?
This
We
one?
got it.
What would you do without me?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
The Chaos Crew, so
So y'all can
Okay.
see comments in?
yes.
It's
I got-
coming in.
Rock Hill Farm, but go away.
Who's got you got your volume turned up over there.
Yeah,
He's talking about how he's deaf.
yeah.
I can hear that.
You gonna tell him?
All right. Now we're ready.
Yeah.
Can I have just a little introduction music now that
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
of course.
hear this?
Absolutely. Here you go. Ready?
There we go. Now we're on it.
All right, back down.
All right.
All right, now the Hot
Now.
Mess Express has come into the station.
Wait, hold on. I got him.
That's
you go,
right.
there you
That's
go.
right.
Yeah. All right. See, I got all sorts of buttons now.
So
Yes.
Aaron sat down and put headphones on. It's like a kid. You know them videos on the internet where they hit hearing for the first time? He's
Yeah.
like, I can hear you.
I'm not deaf right now.
In the last podcast we did, he spent half the time eating my cookie. My cookie kept disappearing.
Oh boy, I can't see. There's a lot of comments coming in here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing? So we have finally got the band back together. We just recorded a podcast previous to this that
Yes.
went
Yep.
way off the rails.
Yeah, it did.
Way
yeah.
off the rails.
Yeah. I don't think there were rails left.
So just to be clear with everybody, this is the first time we've seen each other in
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, make sure you tell Joshua I said hi. I ain't got to talk to you guys in a while.
Who?
I've been busy.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who's the most
Max.
recent comment you got?
Oh,
The gaming ham, chaos.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually pretty on time then.
Yeah.
From what I can see.
Well, that's debatable.
Hey. Oh, I got top chat. I need all chat.
Longer Wade should have been here. We, I guess we could have extended an invite to Longer Wade, but Longer Wade is the true Hot Mess Express.
He's busy.
Yep.
I
He's,
did talk to him.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
So, anyways, we don't really have. We're just trying to kind of catch up. We're going to get the podcast season kicked back off. We're hoping to. What did we decide podcast season is?
This is 3.
But this is season 3.
Season 3.
We're going to try to go from October to March.
We already missed that because it's November.
Well, I said try.
Okay.
We can tell them we recorded the last one in October, even though
No,
it was
because you said what day it was. 'cause
Well, yeah,
you got some fancy pants surprise coming.
And everybody will be able to watch it, listen to it on all your
Streaming things and all the things.
all the good
Look
stuff
at
that
him
you
getting
all
older.
got. But
See,
I asked, can you guys
now-
put this on a local television channel station?
And I told you how you had to aim the antenna, and you didn't listen. Yeah, he's pitching us real good, but the problem is I got to remember how to do all this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep.
He's trying.
There's a
So,
lot of buttons and stuff going on. It took me a minute. I got a screen down there that they can't see. I got this screen. I got these buttons. I got these.
hopefully
buttons.
everybody can hear us. Can everybody hear us out there? That's the main thing. So,
That is
Yeah.
a good
UK
question.
in the house. How you doing, Gaming Ham? So, what you guys got any topics you want us to cover? I mean, anything you want us to elaborate on a little bit? Got 190 people in here, which is crazy. We haven't been on this channel in 6 months.
Yeah.
It's because of him.
Yeah.
No, it ain't me.
But if you guys got anything you want us to talk about, elaborate a little bit. Loud and clear, they can hear us. Sounds good. Awesome.
Yes.
When are you releasing the first episode? So we just now recorded it. I need to drive back home. I will probably have it up in time for next week.
Next week. So if you guys that don't know, our schedule we try to do is every Sunday.
YouTube on Sunday, streaming services
On
Monday.
Monday, so.
Yeah.
I get this question a lot. Are you going to paint Bubba Dump yet? Man, I feel like I've covered this 100 times, and I don't care to cover it again. That's fine, but unless I'm selling Bubba Dump, paint don't make me money. Paint's an absolute 100% waste of money. I want the important stuff working. I want the brakes. I want the wheels. I want the lights. I want the drive shaft.
So translation, yeah, he's going to paint it soon.
We do have most of the important stuff running, but if I paint Bubba Dump, it's because I ran out of other stuff to spend money on that's more important. So Clint from CNC Equipment, he paints a lot of stuff, but he resells it.
Yeah.
Paint makes him money.
Right.
I can charge the same for that truck on the job with the paint that's on it, or a $10,000 paint job.
But have you tried charging more for one that looks good?
No,
Well, then.
that's not right.
Well, this doesn't make it.
Not around here.
It's not left either.
I hope I'm not coming across the wrong way on that, but painting Bubba Dump is not a good financial decision for me. I guess the 120 is a good example of this. I don't care what my equipment looks like. I want it to be in tip-top mechanical shape. You guys have been around my equipment a lot. Any little small thing on the equipment that breaks gets fixed, and everything on the equipment that I have works. That's what's important to me. So that's if I paint something, that means everything on it's working, and I'm probably painting it for other reasons than aesthetics.
Hey, Matt, thanks for the welcome. J-Bar's Trailer and Fab, he said he doesn't want to be one of them guys. He's just wondering if you're going to get to Lieutenant Dan this winter.
No, that's a great question,
Yeah.
and I don't want to elaborate on that a whole lot tonight, because if you watch my main YouTube channel, DirtPerfect, I'm actually posting a video on that tomorrow.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
stay tuned to that. I cover Lieutenant Dan tomorrow and a bunch of other projects people have been asking about. So
MCF Welding. Believe it or not, we're wrapping up on an outage. This is crazy, but I am going to come back to this shop. I had my doubts. I didn't know if I was ever going to get done, but yeah, we're wrapping up. We've got maybe a week left. All the pressure welds are done. All we've got is miscellaneous stuff to finish up. Casing work, and we should finish up probably, I want to say, in the next couple weeks.
So you gonna release your future plans tonight?
I think we might get talking about that here a little bit.
Ball's
huh?
in your court on that.
Yeah, we might do that.
Pete wants to know, are you glad the Kubota is gone? Oh gosh, I've never.
I almost bought that off you.
There's been very few pieces of equipment I've been that happy to see disappear. Here's what's aggravating about the Kubota. I'll go down this road here a little bit. Is operating it wasn't horrible. But every time that thing broke down, which was very frequently, it was so bad because
I loved it. I
got so mad because it was just stupid stuff that it was self-inflicted on Kubota's fault. And I love these people that want to get on there and say Kubota's this, Kubota's that, and then you get asking questions and they had the same problem. They just don't tell you. It's like you're not fooling me.
So what you're saying is you miss it.
Hey, there's Mrs. SOT on there. How are you doing?
Tom wants to know what I've been up to lately. Not many people ask about me, so I'm just going to mute you real quick. I don't get to talk much here. I've been up to my earlobes and work. We do briefly touch on the podcast that we recorded today that I can't be posting on my channel at the moment. Legal reasons is pretty much, I guess, what I'll say about that. But I'm happy to be on the podcast again.
Yeah, Jason said, "Hey, let's start a podcast. I'll be moving down. It'll be easy to do."
Yeah,
years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
It hasn't happened.
I never said when I was moving, and I am moving down.
Joshua wants to know if we're going to make a new plow for the 850J. If you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you already know the answer to that because I posted a bunch of pictures. Aaron has been extremely busy with an outage. I've been extremely busy working. Actually had.
I don't have Facebook and Instagram.
Huh?
I don't have Facebook and Instagram.
Well, if you would
A lot
stop
of
raising
people
your hand, I'm getting ready to tell you.
Yeah, tell
I
them.
don't like your attitude. I'm going to switch you out with Miss Jenna.
Be careful what you ask for. I've been there and done that too.
She's probably listening. Miss Jenna, come out here and sit down.
So the tile plow was a huge success. I think it exceeded everybody's expectations of how well it worked. So I don't know if you guys remember the building of the tile plow. We had Justin up here, which owns the local machine shop. He did a lot of the pattern cutting for us. And I took it down to him. He actually repaired the boot that was bananaed and then actually built a second boot to put in smaller tile. We've already used it this year. Video's coming. And they had some issues. The machine shop had some major issues building it. I didn't get any video of it. But we were talking about this a little bit earlier, and I don't want to throw Justin under the bus because I like Justin a lot, but we built that tile plow boot on a set of rickety sawhorses here in the shop in about 6 hours.
Yeah.
It took him 3 weeks to repair it.
Well, that means you done messed it up good.
You know, and the sad part about the tile plow, I just want to throw this in real quick, is I told him, I said, I feel comfortable and safe with one piece of equipment using this tile plow. Nothing will happen.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on 2-3 pieces of equipment.
Well, he's on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah, well,
he did
so-
not need to know that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, we got to keep in mind that tile plow was a prototype.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a proof of concept build.
Yeah, trial by fire.
It was never meant to be full production,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what I got thrown into was full production. So,
Steve wants to know how dad life's going. Dad life is going great.
yeah, I don't
Little
have-
man is running and screaming.
I
and-
sold my kids for pay off some debt.
don't
Yeah,
think that's how that works.
I see the other boss, he's on here.
I know, I see
playing
Matt's
hooky. Yeah. Oh, Matt.
I heard he was got demoted to water spigot installer.
Yeah,
today.
he's now, they demoted him. They don't let him mess with any steam lines or anything anymore.
Really?
They put him on outside spigots.
Hey, Matt, you know DirtPerfect's hiring, I think.
Eric Courtney's got a question for you there, man, behind the scenes.
Huh?
Eric?
Oh,
Huh? He's got.
why don't you all
He can't read and talk at the
use
same
those-
time.
yes, I've got, we run it on the job, but for what we do, everything we've been using works so good that I don't
talking
see no on using the dual shield flux core.
Yeah, we've talked about that a few times.
yeah,
Was it
as a matter of
6'4"
fact, we do
6'4"
have-
Yeah, it's right
yeah,
there.
we
It's on
got a
shelf
roll.
back here.
And
If
yes,
I can
we
see
will
it,
use
the
it.
camera won't pick me up.
Yeah,
fast
can
enough,
you, yeah.
It's basically because I think the main reason we don't is we go from melting sheet metal to inch thick steel, and
It's a high heat process.
Yeah, it's
So
just,
I run it, but rarely.
like
Yeah.
It's also expensive.
Justin and them, they welded them new boots together with flux core.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, and
it's
it
just-
worked. We use it.
Sure.
But this here's just,
Yeah, it's more of a convenience factor, and if we get really worried about strength, we switch over to stick.
yeah.
So Diamond Rio, our '73 Diamond Rio, how are you, buddy? That's your neighbor.
I know.
He helped me drag something out of the weeds up there by your house.
I know.
It's coming to the channel
It's
soon.
when you ignored me and you were like, I'm going to leave the day before I said I'd hang out with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. See you later,
So
buddy.
Jamie Clark wants to know if you got any updates on the C10 build.
C10 build. No, I am still waiting on trim. The moldings, the panel moldings.
Does Corona have them held hostage?
Ever since then, I have not been able to get them, and I'm waiting. I've still got the first set I ordered on order and never canceled it, but never paid for it yet. But it's slowly going. I had some other projects kind of jumping away. But
Did you name the Deer Project?
yeah.
Nice.
We ended up getting a newer Tahoe to us, but
Amy said she wanted one. She found one.
yeah, she's been wanting one for about a year, maybe 3 months, 3-4 months, and then she told us the one out we got, so she gets a new one.
Flaming Dirt's on here. Rainier, how are you doing this evening? I've been trying to catch up with him too.
Flaming Dirt, where?
He's Rainier Van Rooten.
Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going?
I've been trying to get caught up with him to do Laser Chaser 2.0, and he's been busy. I've been busy. I feel horrible.
You let me know when that's happening, 'cause I want to come down and hang out with him.
So he was going to try to come here in a couple weeks, but it's just,
Oh, well, I can't get here in a couple weeks.
I know. So in my last video, a lot of you guys are commenting I was drinking a Coke. We did actually have a Pepsi shortage.
A Peppy?
A Pepsi. We had a Pepsi shortage at the Derby market. It was bad. It was bad. So everybody's asking about diesel. I think road diesel here is like just under $6. We got high.
Oh, so Ohio is pretty good. But Pennsylvania coming out here, I paid $6.70 something a gallon.
You know, a lot of that has to do with which states waived the road tax.
Yeah, well, that hurt. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you what, I'm a huge diesel guy. I've said this, we've got podcasts about it, but I have not regret buying that new gas truck.
Yeah, Eric G just said $5.99 in Owensboro the other
$5.99
day.
in Owensboro.
Yeah,
That's close to here, Owensboro.
yeah, that's pretty close to here.
Excuse me. Usually Owensboro is about 30 cents cheaper than us here across the river.
I know it.
Northeast Georgia, how are you? $6.99 in PA, Diamond Rio, right by you.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I told you. I almost
Holy
paid
sweet
almost
Jesus.
$7 a gallon to get here. That's how much I like you.
What is it in the UK, Gamingham? He's going to give us a liter price. We're going to have to
Oh, I can't math right now.
do math right now. Western Idaho's not too bad. New Jersey's all right. MCF Welding, he's in New Jersey. I didn't know that.
Didn't either.
So let me tell you, can I tell you another story about me and geography?
I mean, the whole point of the podcast is you telling stories.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hear you guys watch the comments. If something interesting.
Oh, here we go. Dictating workout.
Yeah.
So when we first met SOT Metalworks, I swore up and down he lived in Pennsylvania, right?
Right.
And come to find out, he's right across the river. He's like literally the way the crow flies, 15 minutes from me.
Yep.
So the other day, there's another channel called Dirt, Grain, and Steel.
Okay.
He got a Hyundai 220.
Oh, I know the story. Keep going. I'll watch
And
it.
he got a Hyundai 220, and I'm like, man, I want to compare notes with this guy, right? He's, I got a 210, he's got a brand new 220. His was kind of a dealer deal. So I messaged him. I'm like, hey, get a hold of me. He's like, okay, I will. Give me a few days. So eventually he gets a hold of me. And we're talking. I could have swore up and down this guy's in Canada. I'm like, man, I wish you weren't in Canada. I'd love to come run that thing. He's like, I'm in northern Indiana. I'm like 4 hours north of you. I'm like, man, it sure looks like Canada. I don't know what Canada looks like, but it sure looks like Canada around there. So good news, video coming on the channel will be running to 220.
240 a liter in Bruce Lee. What's that in Chuck Norris?
So basically you take that times 4, right? Is it it's like right at 4 liters in a...
Do we have to go on public and show people how stupid I am? I can't do that conversion.
We'll let it go.
Oh, thank you.
Now today, would you consider today like a first day back, or what would you have considered that today?
I consider that we're going to Massachusetts for diesel, 365.
That was 2017 prices.
MCF Welding was born and raised in the armpit of the USA.
4.5 liters per gallon. So yeah, if you take it times 4, it's going to get you pretty close.
Ooh, you can keep that price.
Yeah. 5:30 here in North Carolina, Southern California. Ooh. You know, I've been to California. The problem with California is the northern part is really awesome. But then you get to the southern part.
I haven't been to California. I don't want to leave the country.
So now this is a question.
I just got my passport.
As far as we're talking about California, you know, I can't believe they're even selling anything. What's going on now? Because they're wanting to go all electric with their vehicles.
Oh, boy.
Are you trying to get us demonetized our first time?
We should have a little woo-woo light up here going on whenever he tries to throw us off the rails on a tangent.
Well, it's time in Australia. Jason, it's on my bucket list to go to Australia.
Yeah, I want to go too. I'll leave the country for
We've
that.
talked about that for a long time
Yeah,
now.
well, another bucket list item was Hawaii. We're going to Hawaii this spring. I told Jenna, she's like, what do you want to do in Hawaii? I said 3 things. I want to see a whale, volcano, and Pearl Harbor. I said, I think we can do it all in a day.
Yeah, all at the same time.
Let's just knock it out.
How closely do you want to see Pearl Harbor? Stand on top of a volcano with some binoculars. It's all about efficiency.
Yeah. I can't reveal a whole lot of details on this, but the way it's looking, most likely, this is breaking news here on the podcast channel, is there will be a social media influencers event that I will be part of with several other large influencers the Wednesday of Con Expo in Vegas. So if you guys are going to be in Vegas that Wednesday, stay tuned to social media. And if you guys are going to Con Expo, kind of keep that Wednesday afternoon free. You're going to want to be part of this, I promise you. Anybody else on here that's an influencer that's interested in possibly being involved, stay tuned because I'll get you some information on how to be involved. So,
Am I an influencer?
huh?
Am I an influencer?
Well, I guess you are by, is it guilty by association?
See, I'm not even good enough to have my own channel anymore. Levi wants to know about bombs.
Bombs? Mm-hmm. What kind of bombs?
The ones that go down the road.
Where, I missed this question.
Levi, what do you think about compressed natural gas trucks?
Oh, they've been around here for years.
I know.
Swan's truck's been compressed natural gas.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't studied any accident reports, but I don't remember. They don't hold a whole lot of gas. Most of them are
No.
regional trucks.
Yeah. So the concrete company I worked for before I worked in my job now, they switched over to them as I was leaving. According to them, I actually talked to one of my old coworkers recently. The trucks are decent on the road, but they put in a CNG fueling station because they have so many of them.
Right.
That's a little
I'd be more worried about the fork trucks running out inside warehouses, and they've been doing that for years.
That's true.
I don't want to go too far off the tracks here. I'm not against electric equipment. Like, what I'm against is battery technology and what battery technology does for the environment that nobody talks about, and how unsustainable batteries are.
Yeah.
So I hope, and I think companies are doing this, that we also explore other options as far as hybrid or hydrogen or different things. I just hope we don't go so far down this electric route that we kind of back ourselves into a corner. I hope we keep our eyes open to other things that may be.
I'm hearing a clicking noise. Do you guys hear a clicking noise?
Yeah, it's in mine.
It's Aaron.
No. I don't know if it's any of us. Did anybody listening hear a clicking noise?
So I hope we continue to push electric forward, because I think in some applications it is the answer. But I also hope we continue to explore other options is my thing. So I'm against GoPro batteries. All right, Dirt Bruce Steve.
Windsor hears clicking. Everybody hears clicking. What the heck is the clicking?
So GoPro batteries. One thing I figured out about GoPro batteries, I don't have any issues at all with actual factory GoPro batteries. If you try to use any type of aftermarket battery, you might as well just throw them in the trash. They're junk. The Edison motors, I follow him a little bit on TikTok. That's kind of what I'm talking about. That's another alternative to what we're trying to do. I'm not saying it's the answer, but I like that we're looking for different things. So
Yeah. I mean, we can go down the clean energy rant again if you want.
I don't think electric is the answer for a lot of things, but it isn't the answer for everything.
I agree.
I just hope we can continue to push forward on some other stuff. So, yeah, I don't know what the clicking is, guys. It's apparently it's driving you too crazy. It don't want to bother me any.
Yeah, it really is.
He's deaf over. He don't know what we're
Yeah,
talking
he
about.
don't even hear it.
So,
No, I hear clicking. I hear it.
Yeah, more than a normal click?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It ain't me.
I hit every button I could hit. It ain't going away. If I keep trying to hit buttons, eventually the live's going to shut
New York
down.
City says they have a lot of fires caused by lithium batteries.
Yep.
I guess one thing that aggravates me a little bit is nobody talks about the environmental effects of mining lithium,
No.
and nobody talks about the environmental effects of disposing of lithium
Or when it burns.
or when it burns.
Yeah.
And this thing has burnt down houses. It's crashed cargo planes. It's a version. Is it? I don't know. Do you go as far as say it's possibly as dangerous as nuclear was? I mean, it's not.
Well,
You're not going to have that major incident in one area, but it's widespread if you add them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron can probably talk to this too, but is nuclear really as dangerous as everybody thinks it is?
No, it really ain't. And I mean, I know it's, yes, if something happens, because you got
Sure.
Japan was the most recent deal.
Right.
That
Fukushima
basically-
or whatever it was.
Yeah, basically it was not keeping the reactors cool, not having a way to keep the reactors cool was their big worry. So yes, it could be bad, but it's one of your cleanest.
As far as
energy
green,
sources
yeah, as far as,
you
if everybody wants to go
Green,
green,
yeah.
I mean, we need to be
Yeah.
talking about nuclear.
Yeah.
And I like that because Boilermakers do have work in nuke plants.
Well, they've been doing the micro nukes
Yeah.
recently.
Yep.
I see them popping up every now and then.
Yeah.
But maybe that's the answer. Instead of building a great big one that's going to be a catastrophic disaster if it melts down, build smaller ones that you can.
Well, I mean, just like they put the scrubbers and everything in coal plants to combat it. They put
Scrubbers,
a lot of fail-safes.
SCRs, bag houses.
Yeah, there's a lot of fail-safes put into nuke plants to make sure that they don't have that problem.
Yeah.
So you got to keep in mind the one in Japan was caused by a tsunami. Is that what it was? The big wave that hit
I believe
Yeah.
so, yeah.
that wiped
Yeah,
out like the
so
whole
it was-
control room and the power grid
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah. So don't build them in tsunami territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, nuclear is clean except for the spent rods that they bunker and bury. I've heard that. Batteries are produced in fossil fuel plants. I mean, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea that we're against clean energy.
No, I'm not.
Or electric. I'm not against it.
No.
I feel like some people have such tunnel vision on it. I just wish they would look outside.
Yes. So you need to be accepting of the solution not causing more problems.
Right.
That's kind of my whole thing.
And it's like we talked in the previous podcast, for every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah.
So if you want 100% clean energy, maybe you need to be prepared to live without air conditioning.
Yeah.
Use less power.
Yeah, and it's and that's one of them things that I can't say it enough. Like, I am for saving the environment.
Oh, 100%.
But I'm not a big proponent in getting rid of a technology that may be antiquated, but it works, and we don't have a viable replacement for it yet.
Right.
So,
Yeah, let's not. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, which I feel like we're doing, and that's kind of what's got you in a pickle with the power plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete's right on the money. Electric anything has its place. Agree 100%.
yeah.
Agree 100%. But it's what amazes me is we have nuclear powered ships and nuclear powered submarines and never have
Yeah.
any incidences, and you got all these people living right there with those reactors, and then we can't find a way to safely put one on land somewhere.
Well, isn't the reactors from the subs, those are the micro nukes.
Is that what they are?
I believe
I'm not
so,
that
yeah.
familiar with them, so I probably shouldn't talk about them.
I mean, I believe that's it. Don't quote me. I'm not,
Yeah, DirtPerfect said Elon
Hey.
Musk has, said we can't get rid of diesel trucks, and I've been following Elon Musk quite a bit. And I wish more people would live with him. He's like the biggest advocate for electric vehicles, but he's also the first one to tell you that it's not
an end all be all.
right.
Yeah.
And
But-
it's never going to be. The same reason that gas engines have their place, diesel engines have their place, compressed natural gas has their place, electric has their place.
Right.
And it's you can't just take one thing and put it across the board.
Right. Electric chairs. Biofuel power plants, that's one way where diesel fuel is renewable, is it can be made from ethanol
Yeah.
or corn, or I guess gas can too. It's not as good of fuel, but it's still,
Yeah, cooling is always there on subs and ships. That is a good point.
yep, great point. You think about how, I remember being a kid and my parents talking about how far technology had come from when they were kids. I mean, I'm 41 now. Look back at how far technology's come since I was a kid. I mean, these things didn't even exist whenever I was a kid.
Yeah, and I'm very happy about that fact too.
But you also think about all the ways it's changed the world as far as how we get information,
Yes, for the good and the bad.
for the good and the bad, and people that have exploited this to get good and bad information
Very
out there.
true. Yep.
Steam shovels, talking about steam, Tom. Steam is one of the most, well, you guys use steam in fossil fuel plants, nuclear
say
use
steam
steam.
is
I mean,
still-
steam is the most efficient, it's water, but the problem is how do you make the steam? That's where it comes down to.
Nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I will have to admit, I don't really have any thoughts on Tesla, but it is very, very impressive about what that company has done as far as,
I think Tesla's a phenomenal company. I think that they have advanced the electric technology to a point where you could even have the conversation about it being something viable.
well, I think Tesla is the first company that's made electric cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like-
they made the Model Plaid or whatever.
Yeah.
It's it's fast as hell.
Yeah.
And, it is cool, but Musk did say it that he didn't say never. He said at the moment it's not a viable replacement for semi trucks.
Right.
So
Well, and like, I seen something the other day. The first round of Tesla trucks are going to be delivered. They're going to a Frito-Lay factory where their route's literally 100 miles in the city.
Yeah.
You know, that application makes perfect sense, but you're not going to go cross country with this thing.
Yep. Oh, what about the guy, I forget, it was one of the automotive channels, that he's got an electric F-150 or whatever, and he went and picked up a Model T like 50 miles from his house with an aluminum car trailer, and he left on like a full charge. He came back, and it was like 30%. 120-mile round trip with like 5,500 pounds behind it. And like the internet blew up. I don't know if you saw this. Like Motor Trend picked it up and everything. They wrote articles about it. And, you know, you got one side saying, oh, look, see, they're so stupid. And you got another side sticking up for him. Like, well, he still made it home. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is, guys. I mean, there's supposedly smarter people than us.
Oh, used to work security at a fossil fuel power station, and the protesters we had needed police there every day. You run into that?
No, not. I ain't.
I mean, we
haven't
live
run
in
into
coal
that.
mine country, so
Yeah.
that's a little bit different.
I was just going to
Helps us
say,
out a little
what area did you work in, out of curiosity?
I guess my thought is, if these people are so passionate about not using fossil fuels or not supporting pipelines, I support them 100%. Let's go turn their power off and turn their gas off.
And make sure
Yeah.
they walk to the
Right.
protest. Yeah.
I mean, I'm 100% on board
Okay.
with it. If
It's in the UK.
Oh, it was in the UK.
Yeah. Recharge time is a killer with batteries. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, and also with the lithium ion, you got to be in the right temperature.
Denton Howard's got a good point. I seen where New York has put their first electric fire trucks into service.
That's terrifying.
So what do you do whenever you're halfway through a structure fire and a battery goes dead?
Yeah.
Does now, because I haven't heard anything about this, is there an electric motor running the pump too?
I'm assuming.
Right. Is it? I wonder if it's still transmission run.
No idea.
Give her more juice.
I mean, I know whenever emissions start coming onto fire trucks, that was a big deal, making sure you had overrides and stuff.
So when what's going to happen when they get on scene, the first guy in, instead of looking for survivors, he's going to plug the truck in.
Plug it into the burning building.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's use the thermal energy to charge the truck.
Yeah. Oh, they just lost power too.
Crap! Knock on a neighbor's door.
This guy's, I don't know if this is what he's talking about, but hydro. You think you could put a hydro or a generator on the output line?
It's perpetual motion.
We could spray all night long.
Why do people watch us?
Matt wants to know what plasma cutter I have. It's a Arc Weld 220, I believe is what it is.
It's a prime weld.
Prime Weld.
Yeah.
And it's not a 220.
That's
It's a
Jason.
prime weld cut 50. I just sold mine. Did I tell you that? Yeah.
Why?
I bought a Hypertherm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
'Cause
right.
I
We
can
talked
run
about
in
that.
CNC.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been a good one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have sold it, but my neighbor said he'd give me, and he spit a
Yeah,
number out. And I
I
was
mean,
like, "Here you go."
Jamie's got a good point. She actually runs a recycling facility for our government. I think I can say that much. But what do you do with all these batteries to dispose of them? I've heard nobody
I'd
give me a
stare
good.
at 'em.
I've heard nobody give me a good answer on that.
I mean, I'm all for it. Well, they're not lead acid anymore. I was going to say I'm all for melting them down for bullets, but I guess.
So George says the electric fire trucks have diesel generators for backup. Isn't that interesting?
So I'm not going to get too far into it, but I have a lucrative business plan, and it involves a remote. You can go on Amazon and buy a charging station for electric vehicles.
Really?
Yeah, it takes about 50 amps to run it. You know, my big blue welder puts
Yeah.
out 50 amps. I got an idea.
I mean, that's the circle in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem putting an ad on Facebook saying, "Hey, you run out of charge, I'll come get you." Instead of AAA, I'm going to be AA because they're not that big. And batteries, get it?
I don't think
Get it?
I don't think it quite. Your jokes are killing me. I don't think it quite works that way.
I wish I was joking.
That is an interesting point of towing companies, how they.
AAA, they have this service in like a lot of areas.
Well, they have
where-
like superchargers.
Yeah, no, they're just regular. They're powered by Miller welders. Because I was looking up the idea to see if someone's done it. And so far, AAA is only really people doing it, and they're only doing it in certain parts of the country.
Really?
Yeah, I figure, well, I already got the welder. It's just sitting there. I mean, a charging.
We were up there at the Bowling Green Steam Show with Matt from Diesel Creek. They had like an old 1940s shovel, and it was electric powered. And then it had a cord. It was about 30 feet long and went to a big diesel generator.
Keep going.
And I said, look, it's the future.
Look, kids, the future.
Matt was laughing so hard he had to turn his camera off.
Oh, it's like those giant steam shovels, or not steam shovels, but the giant shovels. They had umbilical cords.
Yeah.
They were yay big around, you know?
Yeah, it's
This truck has 800 foot-pounds of torque, 400 usable, 400 to tow the cord.
Cowboy Car Crushing says he still hasn't crushed a Tesla yet. I bet that would, Cowboy Car Crushing, I'm hoping that thing has a remote crush, and I think I would be. I think
You
I would
guys
be a
know
good
a
place.
good welder. I need somebody to weld a job for me.
Don't know one.
Aaron.
I can't find one.
Hobart does pretty good, don't it?
Neil, how are you?
Oh, it does, yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Has an electric golf cart with a solar panel on top. Never has to charge it. He does have an advantage. He lives in Florida. That is the Sunshine
I
State.
say, obviously, he doesn't drive it at night.
Oh. You just gonna shoot bullet holes and everything, huh?
Well, you know,
Everybody wants to know why I don't put solar panels on all my equipment to keep my batteries charged.
because you work at night.
Because they won't last. Have you seen what we do? We'll get those things swatted off the top of the thing.
Oh, you mean battery tenders?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. I'll get you some. Whoa,
You just crash out over there?
computer just crashed.
I think we're still alive.
Are we?
Hasn't went off yet.
No?
You guys still hear us? No.
Yep. Look up the pro.
Oh,
no.
live. It's live again now. Can you?
There you go.
You still got it?
Well, I mean,
I never lost it. Still live, yep.
I'm gonna wave at the
No.
camera and wait for the delay and see if it's still live.
Yep, everybody says we're still live.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're
just,
good.
just my computer crashed. Hold on, let me get back on.
So, Rock Hill Farms, how are you?
Well, that's convenient. Normally, this would have shut us down for 20 minutes. See, I told you this.
That's what you get nice for being nice to the lightning bolts.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not. I don't hate electric.
Did you see my video I posted, my short video about stealing my lightning bolts?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was. Did you ever figure out who done it?
Nobody did it. It was just a joke of a video.
Oh, I thought somebody really did.
So Matt was making
Because
fun.
we were on a job site that I knew for a fact everything was filled up, and we come up and it's all out of fuel. So I thought it was real.
No, well, we were coming back from a job, and I just started busting out laughing. Matt's like, so funny, and what's so funny? And I like just randomly thought about this stupid joke. I'm like, I'm gonna make a video about it for the hell of it, so I did. Everybody was wanting to go manhunt for this person. I'm like, it's a fictitious person.
Well, you remember the one job we were on? We dropped the Traco off.
Talk about the one where we lost the laser?
No, not that one. We up at Cannleton. We dropped the Traco off, let it set.
I don't know which job you're talking about.
Huh?
I don't know which job you're talking about.
Up there, Cane Clay. When we dropped the Traco off,
Oh, yeah.
and next day come up and it was out of fuel.
Yep.
So that's why I really thought something happened again.
I don't want to jinx myself. We've been pretty fortunate. We don't have a whole lot of sticky fingers around here, and usually when we do, we know who it is pretty quick because it's a new person in town. So
Yeah.
that's
How you doing, little buddy? How you doing?
It's be the only time he's on camera.
he's gonna be the one that hits all the buttons.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, go look at them pretty lights over there.
Yeah, Matt Kirsch has got a good one. Like to see the pollution comparison between a power plant versus the pollution making lithium batteries.
Yeah.
Not because I think one's more than the other, but I think it would be an interesting comparison. Everybody's saying hi, tiny human.
You didn't even introduce him.
No.
Oh.
Where did I
Yeah.
learn how to dig ponds and so much about compaction? Did I go to college or whatever? I went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Is that near Fort Knox?
I don't think so.
Oh. Is that
I just been around it my whole life. Had a lot of good teachers. Paid close attention to different things. Learned from your mistakes. Learned from other people's mistakes. Yeah. I'm waiting for somebody to come up with an electric car that has a little flip-up windmill.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you'll watch the guy driving down the road with it up.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's Chico put on here. Just put a wind turbine on your vehicle so it can charge as you drive.
There you go, yeah. I always wondered for years how come they didn't have like alternators on the wheels, but I guess they kind of do in some actual specs now.
Yeah.
So, since the computer crashed, but we're streaming through that, I don't know how to get back into the studio. This might be the live stream that never stops. Shut it down.
We'll unplug the cable.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going.
How's the 850B? It's been doing good. We had a lot of jobs that required the 210 and Bubba dump this year. We didn't get a whole lot of dozer time, but it's still going. You'll see it in some videos coming up. Cool deal, Volvo 260. Haven't been on one of those yet.
Found it.
Did you find it? We back in business?
Yeah, well, we've been in business, but now that I'm...
Oh, it's a good thing you're working on because I wouldn't know the first thing to do on that.
You just keep hitting buttons.
But yeah, I have been pleasantly surprised with the Hyundai so far. It's been. Did I think about Tannerite under the Kubota more than once? It's man, oh man, I don't miss the Kubota at all. I think even Kubota's glad I got rid of the Kubota.
Yeah, probably.
I think that Kubota, the company,
I don't
is
know.
very good.
It just always made my day when we would have to work on it. Just watching him get mad.
You know there's a poor soul at Kubota that had to refresh a button or a computer every day and see if he posted a video.
Yeah.
I know they knew what was going on because every time I went to a trade show and tried to get in their booth, they knew exactly who I was.
Yep.
Oh, Dave, I came back today. Was first day on the job. I'm considering it my first day back on the job. Still got a few weeks left, but trying to get broke in slow here.
Bobby Tower wants to know if I'm getting sick. I just got a sign that says I was spreading straw all day yesterday, and then we were working in the damn weeds this afternoon. Sorry.
There you go. I was thinking the Flintstones were way before the time. They were so green, zero emissions. We're getting there. Just you wait.
Just if the physics actually worked in the Flintstones.
25 more years, I guarantee you that's where we'll be.
Well, and they had one huge advantage we don't, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I was going to say open-toed shoes, but...
Oh, yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That may have been the last time the pole shifted.
Oh, let's not get into that again. That was...
So no Kubota sponsorship on the horizon.
I'm not... what's the opposite of sponsorship?
You.
Whatever the opposite of sponsorship is, that's probably what we're going for.
So what you did to that big company that you rewrote the contract for them, that's what they would do.
I was just
to you.
trying to help them out.
Yeah, that's what
they
they
didn't see it that way, though.
You call them and be like, hey, would you sponsor it? Click.
They have it's freedom of speech. They chose their words. I used freedom of speech, and I chose my words. I used a lot of the same words. I just put them in a different order.
Yeah, took a lot out, too.
Yeah, 3 pages worth. I saved trees. I was going green.
Look at you go.
Didn't recognize Aaron in his big boy chair.
Oh, no. Head of the table.
Opposite of sponsoring is shunning.
Shunning.
Yeah, so you.
I don't think I actually ever shunned Kubota. I don't think I ever said anything untruthful about Kubota. I just shared my experience with Kubota.
I saw a couple of the rough drafts of those videos. You were very nice to Kubota.
Yeah, there was a lot of editing in those videos.
I remember the first one, I think it was when the intake manifold broke. You sent
That was
it
the
to
second one. The first one was the injectors.
Yeah, so it was the second one. You sent me the video. You're like, can I post this? I feel bad. Do you really, though?
Yeah, man, the pink stool is still...
Found it today.
And it is not attached. It just sits there.
Oh. Like I said, though, it needs a little shelter built over it to keep it dry.
Maybe we just need to switch over to metal. It's yeah.
Aaron praying or falling asleep.
All right.
Reading.
So finding out a lot of things about me here today. One, yes, I can't. It's hard for me to see, so I'm trying to focus in.
You want to put a hood on?
We figured out Aaron's getting old really quick. He can't hear, he can't see.
And he's about to retire.
He's about to retire.
Yeah.
Man, maybe he really is 50.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it.
Did we ever cover that in the video?
Oh, so hold on. Can we get a guess going on in the comments here how old they think Aaron is?
I mean, by looking at me, they're going to say probably mid-20s.
I was going to say 19.
19, there you go, yes.
So,
I mean, you did have that modeling contract.
JR's bar and trailering and fab, bigger bucket plans for the 210. It's got a 44-inch high-capacity bucket on it.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's a. I don't know why everybody thinks it's such a small bucket. It will handle up to a 54-inch general purpose bucket.
Oh, I wasn't saying that doubtfully. Everybody thinks you're 45.
47.
42.
Uh,
Levi. Ted Butts, we want to know how old you think Aaron is. 44. 48.
Nobody's guessed yet.
No.
This is not looking good for you.
44.
No, I like it. Let's keep them coming.
Well, finish your bucket story and then tell the story
we
about
talked about the opposite of sponsorship. What's the opposite of feeling good?
Yeah. I'm feeling great right now.
50. 39.
Getting closer. So, anyways, back to my bucket.
For those 19. Sorry. Go back to your bucket. 69, there we go.
You know what the square root of 69 is?
I feel like I should know this one.
I don't know, 8 something.
There's a whole punchline to that joke.
It actually is 8 something. I promise you, it's like 8.63529 something. You don't believe me? You're gonna check, don't you?
Yep.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I want to check the math.
Check it. It's 8 something.
That's what I'm working on.
So for the record, I ain't seeing these numbers as low as I thought I was going to see them. Maybe this camera's got a bad angle on me or something, but
We can zoom it on in if you want.
there's some really close. Oh, yep. There's somebody getting it right now.
Yeah, Joe Moore got it, didn't he?
Yep.
What?
So
37.
Oh, yeah,
no,
he's not the first one.
no, I'm not 37.
What are you? 38?
John Ward put it on there.
John, where'd John put?
He's got the date down. Yep.
35? No. 36?
39.
39?
39. Yeah. Yeah, but these, I really thought they would have all been coming in mid-20s. I'm serious. I mean, I shaved. I actually darkened up a little bit of the gray I had. Wear my hat.
Older than DirtPerfect. Or older than Dirt. Okay. Well, then, how old do they
Matt
think?
Kirsch kid.
How old do they think I am?
I don't even know
How old am I? You already said how old you are.
Did I?
Yeah.
45, ain't you?
Yeah. You trying to make me
close.
feel bad because you're feeling bad?
You got more gray than me.
Huh? That's because I put up with you.
Do a backflip. Show them how old you are.
I land on my
29,
face.
41, 33, 33, 32, 35. I guess I look close to my age.
Everybody starts fading at 40, yeah.
33,
And Matt,
30,
I am not, I'm sitting in a normal chair today, believe it or not. I ain't got my high chair.
30.
Jason keeps getting mad at me because I lay back and get out of frame.
Oh, I don't care. You do you. 27. Man. Everybody, they guessed every other 30 except for the one.
So Chris has got a serious question. How's the 210 doing? Awesome.
I feel like that wasn't a serious question because you got to tell a story about him with the 50 thing.
Oh, yeah. So whenever we went down, what were we putting in? Was it the undercarriage on the 120?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you guys go back and watch the video, we went down to IMCO and we were changing all the pads over on the machine they got there. And Todd and a guy by the name of Steve owned IMCO. And
Yeah.
of course, Todd don't get dirty, but Steve was out there helping us.
No,
And-
I stayed in the office with Todd on that one.
So apparently, Aaron had been telling Steve all day long that he was 50. I did not know this. So like at the end of the day, Steve comes up to me, he's like, damn, he looks good for 50, don't he? I'm like, what are you talking about? Aaron, he's 50. I said, that asshole ain't 50, he's like 35.
I'm 31. Windsor got it.
Oh.
Tony Peters, how are you? But yeah, you had Steve going for sure.
Yeah, that was good.
Did you ever? So you told Steve?
I did, and he did.
Right.
I did because Steve was like, he was like, damn, he was like disappointed because Steve's like early 50s.
Yeah.
And he was like distraught, like how? Like, he was beside himself.
Well, he'll be happy to know that everybody on the internet thinks he's older.
It was, it was pretty funny. That was the same video where you and Todd were up in his office watching us on the security cameras back there working.
That's what we did. They were back there working, and he's like, "Oh, I could pull the cameras up. We pull the security cameras up. We're watching security cameras."
So that must be why he got the cameras in here.
Well,
wherever they're at.
Well,
So he can
unfortunately,
just
that
watch
camera has caught Aaron run across the shop naked. That's another story.
Yeah.
On Hoover's mat, right?
On Hoover's back, yeah. That's a story for a whole other channel, a whole other day.
Yeah.
You gonna tell them about your OnlyFans channel you started?
Huh?
You guys tell them about your OnlyFans?
Yeah, I'm still trying to keep that a secret right
my
now.
bad.
Yeah.
Let that cat out of the bag, huh?
Yeah.
Tax evasion.
The calendar for DirtPerfect.
Who's going to be on OnlyFans this year?
Yeah.
Okay. Will
Think
you
we're
still
gonna
sign my
release that.
last year one?
Yeah, I can sign that one because there's only like one of two people that still have one copy left.
Oh, I kept mine.
Did
It's
you?
free.
Okay.
I got your trading cards too.
You got my trading cards?
Oh, I forgot about those.
I really do. I got them.
I got posters. I mean, Matt Kirsch has got one in his at his house. He's got posters of me back when I was doing my modeling.
He sounded so serious, like he was a paid model.
Yeah.
He took one picture of himself and posted it everywhere and calls himself a model.
I did not post it. The thing is the wrong people get them pictures and it takes off.
How'd they get them?
Because of him, he took them and sent them to everybody.
He sent it to me, accused me of taking it. I said, well, if we're going to play this game, I'm going to let the world see it.
Yeah, and he does. Then he sent it to Matt Kirsch, and then Matt gets it made and blown up into a big poster.
So it's all the same, that one picture.
Did you go to the power plant? It was like posted everywhere at the power plant?
You go in any blue room on the job site, and there's a picture of me when you open the door.
Well, I still have.
You know, the funny part is people spend a lot less time in the blue rooms now.
Yeah, right. That's great for business. I have the original trading card still. So,
That's good.
yeah.
Got the
I
trading
think it'll be
card.
worth money one day.
It will be.
Which is good because I just dropped my phone. I'll probably need it.
Oh.
I would not bank on that being worth money unless the price of cardboard goes up.
Matt said it wasn't him. Oh yeah, Happy Veterans Day to all of
It
our
is,
veterans.
yeah. That's
Yes.
I can't believe we didn't say that already. I feel
Yes,
bad.
I do too now. I'm blaming you.
Somebody.
We are representing the flags in the back. Well, I can't see them on here.
Can they? Or they can't? No. Oh. And you're leaning out of frame, and I'm almost out of frame.
So,
Whoa.
B422T Mac. It's coming along. Getting a new windshield put in it. Gonna get the windows tinted, but still waiting on the trim. That's my biggest holdup. Is the trim on
You're
that.
bad news. Jamie says the cardboard market's in the trash.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, Ted, appreciate
Yes.
everything you've done.
Thank
Anybody that served, thank you. It's no triaxle yet. It's probably gonna be. Apparently, my wife tells me I spend too much money, and I need to cool my jets for a little bit. So
You got jets too? Roller.
they're the mythical jets.
Well, the internet thinks you're quite a wealthy person.
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole other podcast on that. Let me tell you. Some days I wish I had what the internet thought I had, and some days I'm glad I don't have what the internet thinks I have.
I just kept calling you the mayor of Derby until it stuck.
How's the 240 compared to the 212? So the 240 is actually compared to the 210, or the TL 210.
240 is the 210.
No,
Is the
you said the same thing I did.
240 is the TL10.
Correct.
Yes.
And they're pretty much, I think the TL10 has a little less. Mine's 97 horsepower, and I think
Yes.
they're like right under that 75 horsepower mark.
And they're like 2,000 pounds lighter.
Right. No remote anything for Christmas? I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Max.
Wait, what?
I think my last live feed I did, I told Jen I was going to get a metal remote control piece of equipment that costs like $1,800.
Yeah, but they're awesome.
I know. I mostly set it just to peever off. It worked great.
Yeah.
Worked really good.
Jason, have you moved there yet? I'm moving right now. No, not yet. Working on it.
Ted, I haven't got to drive it, but the first day, I think first day, you had Takahoochie up at the track.
Oh, yeah, the track, yeah.
That was the first day, the only time I've got to actually drive it.
I got
So
to
the-
drive it when he first got it.
Huh?
I got to drive it when he first got it.
So I love everything about the TL240. It's been a great machine. The only complaint I have is it's much noisier in the cab. It is extremely noisy in the cab. That's the only complaint I got. Other than that, I love it. It hasn't broke down one time yet. One time, not one single
I want
time.
a pneumatic reciprocating saw for Christmas to cut off catalytic converters. Now it's green because it's pneumatic, but what's the opposite of green? Red?
I don't know.
Red, I guess. Oh, it's red because you're cutting off catalytic converters.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, I'll be right back. You guys don't crash the place while I'm gone.
How do we crash the place?
Oh, you gotta believe it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah. I think I cut Aaron off. You see, I'm used to you being number 2. Now I cut you off. It's just us now.
Now it's just us, yeah.
What can we talk? Did he leave his phone?
Oh, yeah, he did leave his phone.
Wow.
But I cannot believe he threw that right in his
You're
earphones.
surprised, really?
Well, no, I'm not.
Okay.
So,
What mischievous things can we do to Michelle?
so Ted, yeah, I'm hoping to have a little time this winter. Hoping we have some shop activities. He won't let me know what we've got going this winter in the shop, but I'm hoping to be back in this shop. What about you?
So-
You plan on being in here with us
For
this
what?
winter?
This winter?
Winter projects.
Possibly after the new year. I'm out of vacation time.
Oh, out of vacation time.
Yeah, I got written up and bridged the holiday just to be here.
Yep.
That's how I heard you were going to be here. That's how, I had to get down here.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then did the,
Oh, Red Dog's on.
hey,
how
Red
you
Dog.
doing?
Man, I ain't got to talk to him in a long time. All the time, every now and then I
Yeah.
get a message him, but
Yeah, he's a good guy.
yeah.
What's your big news, Aaron?
Oh, big news. Do they want to know? Should we start it without him?
I mean, I think it upset him. Well, when can you retire?
When can I retire? Well, Max, as far as getting the hours I need, I'm right there. So, yeah, as far as Boilermaking goes, I'm getting to where I'm really comfortable with the hours I need for retirement. I just got to wait until I get to that age.
So you still do have to hit an age then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like we're 30
Yep.
years service, 60 years of age.
Yep.
You have to have them both. You're the same?
No, we are, well, yes, for
Your
full
hours,
retirement,
yeah.
we got hours. We got to have a
and an
certain
age?
amount of hour and at a certain age. Yeah.
That would be why he left.
Oh, he needed a Pepsi. Yeah.
Maybe empty the last one out and then restock.
guess I can
The
turn
question was brought up as soon as you left the word by a couple people. They're wanting to know what the big news is.
The big news.
Yeah, that we were talking about earlier.
We weren't. They don't. You're not going to fool me on that because they haven't heard what we were talking about earlier because it ain't posted yet.
No.
No. You stop being selfish. His big news.
Yeah, my big news. My big news. Hey,
Wow, you
step back down on that pedestal, boy.
Hold on, shrink his head down a
Yeah.
little bit. There we go. Here we go.
Well, that's your story to tell, not mine.
Yep. Where's Matt? Matt's still on here. Does Matt want to tell him? I don't see him. Matt's probably in bed already.
I'm sure
Wife
he's
done
still
made
here.
him
He
go to
would have
bed.
said goodbye.
Yeah.
That's a good person. Give him
Yep.
more credit.
So, after this year,
Lieutenant Dan, there'll be a video posted about that tomorrow. Stay tuned on the DirtPerfect channel. Whoa, about spilled.
You got to fix your thing.
Is it me?
yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yes,
It's
it's
so much
you.
better. He's going to sit there and just...
Oh, Matt still is.
When can he come back?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Matt, I mean, I actually thought maybe he was pregnant. He's gained a lot of weight, Matt Kirsch.
Done a kick check?
Yeah, well, the thing is, that's why I even sent videos to him. All he does is sits in the office anymore. He don't get out. He just sits in the office.
What do you call the little, like on your phone, the thing that pops up whenever somebody calls you, the little circle?
Alert?
Alert? No, like the,
On the Voxer,
yeah.
it's got that little picture pops up.
Yeah, his little picture that pops up.
Oh.
So that's Matt Kirsch right there. Look at the picture. Have you seen?
Oh, boy. Travis with his twins.
So every time Matt boxes me, I get to see that lovely picture. I don't know if I can show that to the camera or not. I don't want to. There's other information out there you guys don't need to see. But
He said, let me see.
I wonder if I could go into his profile and if it'll let me show it that way.
Yeah, see if you can go in the profile, show
Muddy
the camera.
feet.
Muddy Feet's on here? What's up, Muddy Feet?
He said, man, Mike is stacking up the blue cans.
Getting serious. It won't let me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Can I show it to the camera?
Yep, just watch your cords.
Right there.
Let's see.
Can you see it on there, Jason?
You're going over to it now.
Yep. That doesn't show his phone number, right?
No, it's on Boxer.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it.
So that's what I get every time. He boxes me. So, anyways, I interrupted you again. Back to your news.
So after this year, Matt's wanting to depart your ways with me, so I decided.
So you need to explain who Matt is first.
Yep,
So you're fired.
So Matt, this guy keeps popping on here, 136 plumber. That's my other boss that I work for. They're both beep holes to me, but
Holes?
Was that beep holes? Like the poles?
like beep.
Oh,
Poles.
hole. I thought you
Yeah.
said pole because they're shifting.
Yeah. The poles are shifting,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Right.
But anyway, so this year here, I think I'm gonna kind of hang it up for boiler making and come out and give Mike a hand and become a full-time employee.
Easy now. Is it full time?
It's gonna be more full-time than any other job I ever had.
So long story short, starting probably the first of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it right.
Well, no, because he's going to start in December. By the time
Yeah.
our videos come out, they won't see him until February. So if you start the 1st of December, we probably won't see you on the channel until February.
Yep.
No, that's about right.
Now, Matt already, he's got to throw in their emergency workers, so I will be hitting a few emergency outages. Yes, Matt, I'm not going to
Now,
leave you hanging
I
on
need
them.
to have a conversation about Matt with what is categorized as an emergency?
Yes.
Because if his toilet don't flush,
Well, what if it's your toilet?
So,
or if he forgets to put a check valve in the system.
and Matt, yes, 2024, we have discussed that one too. It'll be like my vacation from DP to do that one too.
By the time 2024 comes around, maybe you're ready to hand you back over for a little bit.
He'll be so caught up with all his jobs, he won't be
won't have anything
behind
to do.
anymore.
See,
Yeah.
what Aaron don't realize is how much Matt and I talk behind the scenes. Like, I'm done with him. Can you take him?
Yeah.
Like, I need a break.
Well, so I guess
And
my
I'll call
question.
Matt up. I'm like, listen, something's got to go bad or wrong tomorrow, or we're not going to make it.
So I guess my question is, since you're going to hire him in as the boss, can he fire you?
They can try.
Okay.
Oh, I can fire him.
Yeah.
But I can't stop him from buying my new equipment I'm going to need.
See, he can fire me, but the problem is he has to rehire me to write his paycheck.
Sounds like a win-win.
Yeah, that does.
I guess I hope you guys like seeing Aaron on the channels. You're going to see a whole lot more of him coming
Well,
up.
wait,
Yeah.
hold on. If he's going to be the boss, can he hire me?
Yeah, Matt wants to know if I can have a trip to the unit.
You see, it's always me. He just completely
Yep.
bypasses it.
What? Did you
No,
say
no.
something?
No.
I've been waiting on my tour guide over here to arrange that, Mr. Man Behind the Scenes, but he has not done that yet, Matt. So we need to do that.
Yeah, and I've
See you,
been
Tony.
I've been after Matt. Hey, see you, Tony. Good
was
seeing you again.
waving by.
Or talking
Bye,
to you
Tony.
again. I was talking to Matt about that.
Well,
And he
you're
won't-
reporting safety issues to HR.
We had a discussion about this today. Our man behind the scenes, which is considered the safety guy, he is not happy because he thinks I'm buying or paying off HR department, which is my wife,
Yep.
If you're sleeping with HR, does that count?
who says we're still sleeping together. I'm just
You
asking.
know, I let some things slide,
Right.
but
So do
what
I
I
with
can't
H-
let
so do-
slide
so do
is
I
it's
with-
like
So do I with HR.
Now, I was going to say now.
Where'd your little drum roll thing at? What is this? Is it that one?
Yeah, that one. Do that one. Do I have a drink?
now this go on.
It's this one, I think. No, it's
That was good too.
no. There we go.
Oh, okay, it's teal. What's this one? I didn't know we had that.
But
Hold on,
going
I got-
out and buying new things, expensive things.
Right.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
But he still ain't buying the safety guy, the manager. He ain't buying me.
Right.
That's
Now-
like buying HR.
You know,
Quick
why,
question.
you know why I'm not buying him? He's not for sale.
He's so proud of himself.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about the laugh and went on there. We can take care of that.
So,
And that's no joke, he says.
so now.
Ted wants to know, this is a serious question.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Ted wants to know if Gunner's taller than Aaron yet.
Oh, is he?
We're getting close.
Yeah.
I wore my boots today to make sure I was taller than him.
Yeah, it's good.
Macy might be passing me up.
Yeah, Macy's getting close, and that's no joke.
So, since your HR department is your wife, did she make you file that?
No,
like,
wait a minute. She's HR by default, not by qualifications.
She's still HR.
She's still HR.
So, my question is like, you know, the real big companies.
So
and
since she
everything.
hasn't filed any sexual complaints, does that mean
SOL, yes. But my question is because you guys are married, do you have that like workplace relationship form filled out?
workplace relate? Yeah. Well, we don't have to because she listens to everything I say. which is the
I
exact,
almost heard the what from the kitchen.
which is the exact opposite of Aaron.
What?
Exactly.
I'm getting caught
I
up.
forget which one it is.
Matt Kirsch cannot quit lying. That's all he does is
What's
lies.
he saying now?
He says, I have told him several times to call you. He said that you were busy sleeping.
No, that sounds like something you would say.
I still do have your booster seat. Oh, is Jerry ready for Aaron's return? Actually, Jerry called me today. He said, how you and Matt getting along? I said, not very good. Aaron's in the truck. He said, oh, shit.
Red Dog. Red Dog, the safety guy shouldn't lay around in the shop in his underwear and work boots.
Exactly. That is a great
So
point.
Red Dog's seen it. He's seen it.
Does it just keep going?
Because that makes you feel like,
No, that makes me feel good. That means it's made it all the way to Texas.
what am I going to hire Jason full time? Jason's not available for hire.
I've been trying to get a damn job. He just skips over me. Every time.
Yeah.
So what you guys don't realize is most people have major issues with the safety department. Like the safety guy is the ass.
I got that problem.
Me
Here at DP Industries, it's HR. She's
Yeah.
I don't No, HR, I get along pretty good with HR here.
Yeah, because
No,
you get along with HR because you listen to HR.
What was it? I was writing you up one day. And this is bad. I was writing him up one day.
What was that for? I forgot what it was. He had like 3 pages of handwritten citations.
I was serious. I took them to him to hand them to him. I needed his signature on them.
What did he do?
He ripped them all up. And what did you do?
I put him in the floorboard of the track hole. They all blew out. And then he got mad at me because I littered, so he wrote me up again.
That doesn't seem very green.
Oh, see, Matt even said, you got to listen to Matt here. Okay, now Matt's telling the truth. He said your safety guy is nice. He's talking because I'm the safety guy.
I've heard stories about your safety guy.
Someone going to be in a doghouse.
And the sad part is he is a pipe fitter by trade, the safety guy we got. So our superintendent is a pipe fitter. Our safety guy's a pipe fitter. That just ain't right.
Sounds like you guys got a lot of pipe fitters.
Isn't by default a Boilermaker a pipe fitter too?
Huh?
The only difference between a pipe fitter and
No.
The only difference between a pipe fitter and a Boilermaker is you use a weld rod, they use Teflon tape.
Yeah, that's right.
So one of them involves skills.
He's not a pipe fitter, he's an idiot.
So basically, one of them jobs requires a lot of skill, and the other one doesn't.
Exactly.
Because it's very hard to get the Teflon tape spun in the right direction.
Boilermakers dream of being pipe fitters.
And Eric's going to tell you the truth too. It's tubes, not pipe.
What's the difference between a pipe and a tube?
Tubes, it holds a lot more pressure, and you got to be
pipes
a
hold more
lot better.
pressure?
You got to be a lot better welder.
This
I was
is
gonna
how
say-
here we
this
go,
conversation's going.
I was
Yeah.
going to say the way it's measured, but okay.
We'll have to ask Webster.
Oh, let's see.
Well, the kids don't talk about smoking out of no tubes now, do they? There.
Oh, look at you go.
Oh,
No weld, Steve. Pipes are threaded, exactly. That's why you use
Teflon
tape. Pipe fitters have bigger pipes.
Like the singing pipes? This is from having
Yeah,
that
yeah,
mouth
that's what
open
he's
all the
talking-
time? Yeah.
you know.
I guess pipe fitters compensate for things then?
Yeah, they do. They do. Yes.
We need a running tally on the whiteboard here.
Sorry, Matt.
Sorry, Matt. We understand.
Is it just me or is the live kind of blurry?
Looks
How
good.
many blue cans have you had tonight?
I was gonna, it looks good on my phone yet. But in all seriousness, pipe fitters and Boilermakers work pretty close together.
Pretty close.
Matt said he's going to his room. Sorry. I kind of feel bad because me and Matt are supposed to be on the same team.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't want to be on Matt's team.
It's us against you.
Oh, yeah, so at work, this is what I got to deal with. Every morning I come in, I get all my stuff filled out, I leave, I come back, and I've got salt all over my desk, pepper all over my desk.
You have a desk?
Yes, I have a desk.
What kind of Boilermaker has a desk?
I have a desk, well, yeah.
I got a message from Matt. Should I play it?
Right into the microphone.
Here we go.
Here it goes, Matt. Let's see what it says.
I guess I'll just start calling you directly since Aaron won't call you when we have these outages.
Oh,
Oh man.
we just have one.
I think your worst nightmare is me and Matt's got communication with each other now.
Yeah, no, that don't bother me at all. That's the least of my worries there.
Oh man.
You know, I can't play sick now no more. You know, like I can't say, hey man,
So,
I'm not feeling
Aaron-
good. I ain't gonna make it in.
Aaron called in sick to come out and help weld the thumb on the Hyundai. And he's like, so when's this air so I can make sure I get my ass covered?
I went in and left. I came out here. I go back to work.
Yeah.
And
Like, you got at least 2 months. You'll be good. So, all right. Well, guys, this has been a good time. But do you think we need to
Yeah.
wrap this one up?
Oh, I thought we were just having fun.
Well, I guess need to make sure everybody turns into the podcast. We're going to do our best to start posting these on a weekly basis. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Few Points from Perfect. We're on Apple, Spotify, all the major platforms.
Yeah, all the other ones that people use.
Appreciate you guys all hanging out, having a good time.
Yes.
I couldn't help it. It's there.
And hopefully we'll have some more serious one. This was just kind of break the ice, let you guys know we're back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're literally back.
Yeah.
So
Anyone's got suggestions for topics to be covered,
Yep.
comment them, email us at fewpointsfromperfect@yahoo.com.
Few Points from Perfect.
If you got people that you want to see on here, you can let us know. We try to reach out to some people.
Yeah, you gotta just remember everybody's busy.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed the live feed, and we shall catch you guys on the next one.
Red Dog, I'm going straight after that Boilermaker you're talking about.
I mean, we got 445 people.
I know we haven't been on this channel in 6 months.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty
So
good.
yeah,
You guys are great. Thank
really
you.
appreciate
All
you
right,
guys
thank you,
hanging out.
guys.
Have a good one.
Good talking to you.